That's Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, so I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on the legend, Canelo Alvarez, the hottest fighter on the planet, the #1 pound-for-pound king, the 4th-division world champion, the undisputed super middleweight world champion, looking to be the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, and one of the greatest to ever lace him up. And Canelo Alvarez letting Mike Coppinger know, stop trying to be the first to break the news on my fight, getting my fans all riled up, and I haven't even signed a fucking contract yet. Give me a hand clap for Canelo, everybody. Big old hand clap for Canelo, everybody. Big old hand clap for Canelo, everybody. Thank you, Canelo. Thank you, my brother. Right? So, one thing we got to know about Canelo Alvarez, man. Canelo is a real one. Canelo ain't no soft punk-ass dude out here that's just go sit back and just take anything. You feel me? Canelo is a real one, bro. You know, the media trying to be the first to break his news, telling us who he going to fight, when he going to fight, and he's sitting up here telling us nothing has been signed, sealed, and delivered. We all waiting on the fucking news of who he's going to fight, and everybody know Canelo news is the biggest news in boxing. I repeat, everybody knows Canelo Alvarez news is the biggest news in boxing. So everybody want to be the first to drop it and make it as if they got this source or that source. But Canelo letting us know, man, until I say the fight is on, the fight is not on. Now, we all know Jermell Charlo is somebody that we all want to see Canelo Alvarez fight, right? I think everybody got their eyes set on Jermell Charlo. Whether you're riding for Canelo, whether you're going against Canelo, whether you're riding for Jermall Charlo, whether you're going against Jermall Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people want to see this fight take place for their own personal reasons, right? It's a good fight in boxing. Charlo got history with Canelo. A lot of people say Canelo ducking Charlo. A lot of people saying Charlo the man and knock Canelo out. Oh, Canelo don't want to fight a slick, undefeated young black fighter. So many reasons on why people want to see Canelo Alvarez fight Jermall Charlo. You understand what I'm saying? They feel like Canelo just gave up the title, didn't want no parts of him. There's so many reasons, man. But either way, right? It's a hell of a fight. And Canelo Alvarez wants Jermall Charlo. Let me put that out there first. Canelo Alvarez wants to fight Jermall Charlo. So ain't no ducking going on, none of that. We can stop all that duck word, right? The other opponent is Dimitri Bivol, right? Dimitri Bivol is a killer at the light heavyweight division that was going to save the day for Canelo Alvarez when a Caleb Plant fight looked like it was fit to fall off the table. You understand? When Canelo Alvarez went up and knocked out Sergey Kovalev in impressive fashion, a lot of people say, well, he should have fought Bivol or he should have fought Beterbiev. You know, if he's going to go up to 175, why not fight the best at the division? Why not fight the young, hungry killers and Bivol and Beterbiev? Even Andre Ward, the great SOG Andre Ward, the man that never lost since he was 13, 12 years of age, right? The man that, you know, the last man to place a gold medal in the Olympics in 2004. A man that finished his career undefeated told Canelo Alvarez to stay away from Dimitri Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev. Right? These are facts. So if Canelo is looking to fight this man, a lot of people need to understand who Dimitri Bivol is. They need to do some research and say, okay, that's a dangerous fucking fight. Maybe even more dangerous than a Jermall Charlo fight. So with Mike Coppinger coming out trying to break Canelo Alvarez news before him, Canelo look at it like a slap in the face, right? We all know that it's $100, well, supposedly, right, allegedly, $100 million on the table for Jermall Charlo and David Benavidez. Then we know that it's about $85 million on the table, close to 90, for Dimitri Bivol and Triple G on the back end of September. Now, Canelo Alvarez will take any deal. I'm going to say this. Let's get this right now to you haters out there. Canelo Alvarez will take any deal, whether it's Charlo and Benavidez, whether it's fucking Bivol and Triple G. You understand? But it's up to Canelo to choose who he want to fight next. We all know you can only fight one person at a time. So I'm not looking at the September fight. I'm looking at the May 7th fight. And the May 7th fight is between Charlo and Bivol, right? Charlo and Bivol. Now, Canelo, he's taking his time. He's weighing his options. He's the king of this shit. So he get to sit back and wait and say, you know what? Let me think about this. Which direction do I want to go? Either direction is a tough direction. Let's stop all that. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, Canelo taking the easy route. Oh, he don't want to fight the tough fighters. Let me tell y'all something. Dimitri Bivol is tough as fuck. And probably tougher than Charlo and Benavidez together. You dig what I'm saying? Those are the same caliber styles. Charlo and Benavidez, two fighters that's going to sit right there and bang it out with you. Bivol can bang, move, got skills and all type of shit. You dig what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at the situation, and like I said, with Triple G, we can say what we want to say about Triple G. He old, he this, he that. But we know the last thing to go on the fight is power. We know the last thing to go on the fight is power. Right? So Triple G still got power. And if Triple G is going to fight somebody like a Canelo Alvarez, right? He is going to get up, man. Whoever fight Canelo is going to get up. So let's put some respect on both fucking deals. You fake ass fans. But nonetheless, Mike Coppinger, you coming out, you getting exposed by Canelo Alvarez, right? First, Eddie Reynoso came out and told y'all, quit fucking trying to be the first to break the news. This shit is not true. When we sign a deal, we sign a deal. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is in concrete, right? Nothing is in concrete. So Eddie Reynoso came out first saying, listen, man, chill the fuck out, homie, right? This a warning. We haven't signed with nobody telling us, the fans. Until y'all heard from our mouth, right? Until y'all heard from us telling y'all this we going to fight. The contract is signed, sealed, and delivered. We getting ready for May 7th. Then don't believe none of this shit, right? Then Mike Coppinger come out again. Right after that, he comes out again. Oh, the contract is this, the contract is that. It's signed, sealed, and delivered. Canelo May 7th, Dimitri Bivol. And then the man himself had to come out of Canelo Alvarez and say, look, you bald-headed motherfucker, you. Quit trying to put my news out. I haven't signed a contract, right? I haven't signed a contract. What more do you want me to say, right? Your sources are wrong. Your sources are fucked up. They're not true. So stop lying to my fans and the boxing fans and in general, stop lying to the whole fucking boxing public, bro. I haven't signed any fucking thing. I haven't signed anything. And when I do, I will let my fans know on my social media, on my Twitter, on my Instagram. You understand? Not on yours. So when I look at this shit, man, I think Canelo getting fed up with certain media, man. They trying to come out here and put his business out. Because like I say, Canelo business and Canelo news is the biggest business and the biggest news in boxing right now. So everybody want their hands in. Everybody want their hands in. And Mike Coppinger, you bald head son of a gun. Listen, if your sources ain't right, just accept it, bro. Come out and say, you know what, y'all, I was wrong, right? It's not right. Canelo Alvarez has not signed. You know what I mean? I had word that he did. My sources told me this. My sources was wrong this time. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. It's okay to admit that you were wrong. But don't double back and do the same shit. And this time Canelo Alvarez has to come out and say something about your ass because now that's a bad look. Now it's a bad look. You understand what I'm saying? Now you're looking bad in the boxing streets. Like you have a reputation to uphold, Mike Coppinger. You have a reputation to uphold. Us as YouTube, we can get it wrong. Right? We can get it wrong. Right? We regular people. But you go to school for journalism. You've been doing this for what, 20 plus? I'm quite sure double digits. You understand what I'm saying? Quite sure you got people in high powers you can reach and talk to. ESPN ain't just signed you for no goddamn reason. You understand what I'm saying? So your reputation is everything because your reputation is your job, homie. Your reputation is your job. That Coppinger name, you got to hold that shit to a higher standard. So if you coming out and you putting this shit out, and Canelo Alvarez coming out saying, look here, this motherfucker is lying, don't believe him, oh, that's a mighty, mighty blow, homie. That's a mighty, mighty blow. You don't want Canelo Alvarez coming out discrediting your ass. Because if Canelo Alvarez discredits you, his fan base is not going to like you. His fan base is not going to like you. So when it comes to this boxing realm, and I know you're probably good in every other sport. You got ESPN, this, that, and all that shit. But in this boxing world, you're going to be frowned upon. You feel me? You're going to be frowned upon. People not going to listen to your ass. So my advice to you is apologize to Canelo Alvarez. Tell him you're sorry for dipping and dabbing your nose in places where it don't belong. and you got it wrong. That rhymes, y'all. Dipping and dabbing your nose where it don't belong, and you got it wrong. So just apologize to the king, man. Tell him I'm sorry. I will wait for you to, put out your own news. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be breaking news and get it right because I work for ESPN. But sometimes you just got to admit when you're wrong, man. Canelo Alvarez has not signed anything, everybody. Like I said, I admitted that I was wrong. It was I got a source that's a high fucking source, probably higher than Mike Coppinger, that said he was going to fight Jamal Charlo, and he called me and admitted that, man, I was wrong, bro. Right? Everything still, but he still stand on the squad that it's going to be Charlo. But I'm looking at it like, you know what? We just go see, man. I'm listening to Eddie. I'm listening to Canelo, man. I'm listening to Eddie. I'm listening to Canelo, man. When they tell us that the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered, then okay, we can get it in. But other than that, I'm not going to keep listening to these people, man. I'm not. I'm waiting for Canelo Alvarez to say it himself. Wait for it to come out the elephant mouth himself. Canelo is discouraged with all these motherfuckers keep coming out here saying he signed this and signed that. We don't know. Just like the Caden Plant fight. Everybody saying he's going to fight Bivol. It was said at 172. This, that, and third. Then they turn around. Caden Plant on the table. Knock his ass out. The rest is history. Could be the same with Jamal Charlo. Maybe Canelo don't want a 2-fight deal with neither or. Maybe just want a 1-fight deal. Knock that in half. Knock that in half. We come back on the back end. We can see what we can do in September. But right now, I'm just moving on 1-fight accord, and that's how I want to get down. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing. But like I said earlier, Canelo wants Charlo, right? I think Eddie Reynoso wants Bivol. So it's going to come down to what's going on. Canelo put his career in Eddie Reynoso's hands, and I think he going to rival what Eddie want. But at the end of the day, Canelo's not ducking no smoke. And y'all cats need to stop it. Mike Coppinger, you need to stop it, bro. Your info is wrong. Your sources is wrong. Just admit you're wrong, bro. We will find out who Canelo Alvarez is fighting pretty soon. And when he announce it, then we'll believe it. Other than that, stop the cap. Stop the cap. Shouts out to my guy Canelo. We can't wait to see you back in the ring, King. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving and nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.